game plan. It is going to be a little bit tough too, but we'll definitely see how Star handles it. Again, no stranger to the matchups and to the players. Many of these players are very familiar to being in the top 8 side of tournaments.
I low-key kind of hope this happens. This is legit, but
I know they did a button check already. I know they did a button check. Well, if this is another button check, then cool, because I know that's not happening. Because I know they picked their character. I know they set their buttons.
I did see them earlier. They were changing the colors on some of the characters.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah, they're just button checking, making sure everything works.
I do love this character. It's a very silly character.
She is unique in the sense that a lot of her offense comes from being able to have established RNG that sets at certain levels. So if your RNG is good enough, you can get certain echo arcs to hit the screen that mess up a lot of the opponent's view of the screen, one would say.
How do you get good with RNG, Fox?
There actually is a way to do it because her super where she grows big, it increases her luck.
Oh, okay, I see.
There's one or two other aspects. It's if you activate heat, it increases your luck too, and if you moon drive, it also increases your luck to a degree. There are hard numbers for this somewhere, but they are very specific. This requires you to understand that to a high degree, and also she does have probably one of the more ambiguous mix-ups to block in the game, but that we won't be saying that here.
Yeah.
Maybe next time. Maybe on another tournament stream.
All right, it looks like it's going to be the Aoko versus the Powered CL, YUI on Powered CL, and Star on Aoko.
All right, so let's see if Star has gotten some time to warm himself back up, because he did play quite a bit ago, so hopefully losing from winner's side doesn't affect his play.
Yeah, that's always a tricky part when you do get pushed down to the lower side, but great shield from a Star, but YUI is able to pick it up just a slight bit. Does get the punish off of the beams.
All right, so full combo into the... Oh, just kidding. All right, we dropped those. But YUI's being very evasive, making sure they don't get clipped like that. But they still have the life lead, and life lead versus Aoko is very precious because she has an establishing set of projectiles she can put on the screen that create this wall that makes it hard for you to get in.
YUI really can just do those shield follow-ups, but be able to actually just back off. Again, has a lot of health, still with the full health, essentially. Whereas Star is the one that's going to have to play a little more aggressive. Just like right now, does actually go for the low poke, but not going to be able to.
All right, BC hits for YUI. Star is eating a lot of damage here, getting pushed to the corner. Gonna spend meter. There we go. So let's see what Star does on defense. Just gonna block that jump in. Respecting the power tail block string. Spend meter to stay safe. And now Star has to figure out. Ooh.
Oh, the low. Definitely had to go for figure out what was that mix gonna be, but that is gonna be enough for YUI to kill here.
Yes, Star thought YUI would do a jump in there, but YUI landed early enough to not have that happen. Oh god. Ooh, shield to jump in, B follow-up. It doesn't counter hit, but it still does 1,000 damage. That does add up over time. But right now, YUI is just has the ability to be more correct than Star in a lot of situations, just forcing a lot more left-right. So, oh my god. Moondrive, Moondrive.
Activates Moondrive to back away from the grab that Star tried to go for. Again, this is all YUI's turn right here. Backs away full screen, closes up once again. And now it's just trying to evade the balls, and there it goes, using the B follow-up to actually go onto the other side.
All right, Star looks like he's not quite sure of how to approach YUI here, because a lot of his advances are, oh, yep, getting sniped out like that. All right, doesn't punish that follow-up, but he gets clipped by the 5C. This should be a full confirm with meter, and that should end the round.
Didn't even need to use meter, actually, in that situation. So it was very early, catching it very early. And I think you're absolutely right. Star is definitely having a little bit of struggle here, trying to actually get momentum. But let's see if this second game, rather, will be able to pick it up.
All right, so Star tried to dash up and get a throw there, but Power Tail has a special rule that kind of like sways her backwards and advances forward right away. So, all right, time to hold this mix up. Oh, all right, Star blocks high. Shields the overhead. Oh, doesn't guess right after that shield interaction.
This is going to be quite a bit of damage. Yep. Uses the meter, 3950, very close to that 4K.
Ooh. All right.
BC Clash.
Yep. Star gets back to mid-screen, but he needs to make something happen because it looks like he's just unlucky in a lot of these exchanges. You can see he's a little bit too slow, or he whiffs something because he's a little bit too fast. Oh, and there's the unblockable low that you have to low shield.
I do not like that unblockable. That's one of the most hated moves that I could go against. Just because, again, it's really hard to read sometimes because it feels like it happens so fast.
All right, so Star trying to be a little more aggressive during that round. Star gets some damage in, but now that he has a life lead, he can actually create that wall I was talking about if he doesn't get clipped like that.
Yeah, even some of the setups that Star has been trying to go for at full screen, it's like Yui's movement as well as just that reach has not landed anything. There goes the B follow-up, but this is going to get a reversal and a great pickup from Yui.
All right. Gets a knockdown. Star just respecting. Oh, Yui tried to throw there and wake up a little too early, so it whiffs and Star mashes out. All right, it's finally time to guess. Star gets his turn. Just kidding. Gets a B follow-up from the shield. Yui trying to fight back. Star does have a lot of meters, so if he can get a clean hit, he can make this life lead a lot bigger.
Almost tried to actually use his shield there to catch a beamer, so the gunshot not going to be able to reach back at full screen. Is charging, I believe, this B in the air to try to catch Star in some of those interactions. That does shield one of the magic balls, but not going to be using any follow-ups. Just trying to navigate between the obstacle course.
All right, so I believe Star has the life lead here, but he has to be careful about either blocking a special move or charging too much. Yui's trying to figure out how to get their life back, because if they do, they get sniped from full screen. And there's a run-up throw.
Oh, gets hit, but Star not going to capitalize. And does... Oh, my gosh!
Yui tried to force a small scramble there. They got to throw off a Star, but they didn't have enough time to heat and have it last during the time 0. So Star ties it up this round, but unfortunately he's already carried to the corner. He has to block Pirate CL pressure. And now I believe Yui will be a lot more aggressive this round just because of how they lost the last one.
Yeah, I agree. You definitely have to be that aggression. Does use that meter, keep safe, but Star picks it up with the low and has full bars as well. 3 meters now.
All right, there's a Moondrive, backs off from the orb, doesn't have to deal with that. So now Star has a life lead once again, has to see if Yui knows how to navigate the obstacle course, be safe. Ooh, gets rid of the orb. Oh, he gets sniped from the top of the screen.
That move actually reached so high up there. That was crazy.
All right, there's a guard cancel heat, and then Yui's just forcing Star to have to block. Oh, that move is air unblockable. You can't jump it that early. So now Star just loses a bunch of the life he tried to get back. Uh-oh, that looked like an air throw reset.
Oh, the grab!
And there's a reverse throw. All right, so Yui advances into losers semifinals, I believe.
Yes, indeed. Looking very strong with that powered CL. Has really been on top of it as well. You were absolutely right. That round that was lost to the time, the aggression from Yui really had to happen if you wanted to